If you're watching this video, you must have some interest in Bergen County. Now, in Bergen County, there are 6 different sections as defined by the U.S. Census Bureau, as well as by many of the local residents. And we commonly refer to these sections as things like the Valley, or Pascack Valley, or Southwest Bergen County. In this video, we're going to break down all 6 sections. That way you can have a better idea of which section feels right for you, as well as the towns within that section, so that you can narrow down your search and make it a whole lot easier. My name is Tyler Sellers from 2Win Realty, right here in Fort Lee. I'm super excited for this video today, so stay tuned to the very end. And like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Starting you guys off, we have the overall map of Bergen County. And as you can see, there are all 70 towns right here in front of you. And some of the bigger ones that really stand out, obviously Paramus, right in the middle, big one, Hackensack, Teaneck. Everybody knows Teaneck is absolutely huge, as well as Englewood right here. And then we got Alpine, very big town. Not a lot of houses though. A lot of forest, a lot of woods. Mahwah. Mahwah's got land, I'll tell you that much. It's also got great taxes. So this is just an overview of the county. But diving in further, you'll see that each of these like pockets of towns, each are considered their own section. So let's look at these sections. We have the Southwest Bergen section. We have the Southeast Bergen section. We have the Central Bergen section. Then we have the Northern Valley section, the Pascack Valley section, as well as the Northwest Bergen section. And what are these sections and what exactly can you expect from each one? So let's start in the Southwest Bergen section. We have towns, obviously alphabetical order. This is down there, right? This is like down here. You have North Arlington being the southernmost town. And just looking at this list, I can already tell you that Teterboro is the northernmost town. But it looks like other than that, we're going to have South Hackensack and Hasbrouck Heights as the northernmost towns. So Teterboro right here. We got Hasbrouck Heights right here. And South Hackensack right here. This is also South Hackensack. And this is also South Hackensack. Fun fact, South Hackensack is 3 different towns that are super small, all of them, just like spotted amongst these massive multiple towns. In this Southwest Bergen section, you're going to find a lot of single family houses. There will be plenty of multifamily, 2 to 4 families in the southernmost towns like Lyndhurst, North Arlington, East Rutherford's got a nice amount of 2 families, Carlstadt. Going to find less in Woodridge and Hasbrouck Heights, but you might know that Woodridge has the big townhouse communities right by Westmont Station. That was a huge development that went up in Bergen County. Very rare to see these things go up, but you know, they're really finding spaces to fit these things in there. As far as housing prices, you're going to be in the 5 to 600,000 range median in Southwest Bergen County. A lot of the homes are going to be very old. We do have plenty of old homes in that section, so keep that in mind and check out these towns if you want to be a little bit more south. In Southwest Bergen, you have equal access to both the Lincoln Tunnel as well as the George Washington Bridge, which is really nice. And these are the towns that you're going to find there. All great towns as far as safety goes. In Bergen County, you can't go wrong as far as safety goes. Then we have the Southeast Bergen section. And I like this section a lot because not only do you have plenty of old homes, but you also have the entire Gold Coast, which is all the Bergen County towns that line the Hudson River. And you also have a ton of new constructions here. So these places have been very friendly to builders over the past, I'd say, 20, 30 years. So it's all these towns to the right here. That would be the Hudson River and Manhattan, New York City. Really nice area. You're going to find houses in this area probably starting around 500,000-600,000, but you're going to go all the way up to 3 million plus if you're checking out this section right here. So I would recommend Southeast Bergen County for somebody who wants very easy access to the George Washington Bridge. Maybe they want a very diverse community. There are some very good school systems speckled throughout this, so you can check out these towns, greatschools.org. Maybe that's going to help you make your final decision. Then we got the Central Bergen area. This is where I grew up, and it is a big area with a lot of towns, a lot of boroughs, if you will. This is like the straight shot from here to here. Central Bergen County. And in this section of the county, you will have Hackensack City, which is the county seat. This is the capital of Bergen County. You're going to find a lot of different styles of homes in this section. You have Paramus, which is king of what they call the McMansion, which is basically just a very large colonial newer house built after they knocked down some small single family ranch or Cape Cod. And then you have Oradell, River Edge, Teaneck, Hackensack, Pagoda, Maywood. A lot of older homes in this section. In Elmwood Park and Garfield and Lodi and Fairlawn, you're going to find a lot of more affordable homes. And when I say affordable, I mean you might be able to find something in the 400,000s. And you'll find that in Richfield Park and Pagoda too. There's plenty of options in this section. I would recommend this section for somebody who wants a suburban lifestyle right outside of New York City. Commutes are super easy from this section. The great thing about this section is that you have all the major highways. So this is a very good place to live if you're interested in having very easy access to the highways, to shopping, to restaurants, to pretty much the rest of the county, as well as New York City, as well as getting out of the county. You're going to be about 5 minutes from a highway, no matter where you live, if you live in central Bergen County section. Then you have the Northern Valley section. So this is actually quite the opposite of having easy access to highways. You do have the Palisades Interstate Parkway and 9W that run along this east coast of Bergen County. But other than that, you'll have the Parkway and 17 that you got to take side roads to in order to get over there. So it's going to be this area over here. This is the valley. We got Englewood Cliffs, Englewood, Tenafly, Crestkill, Demarest, Closter, Norwood, Northvale, Alpine, Rockley. This is a very desirable section. I would say this is a place where you're going to be spending significantly more money on a home. And for your money, you're going to get a property that is definitely valued higher. Let's just put it like this. To get the same house in Crestkill or Demarest as you would in Pagoda or Richfield Park, you're going to be probably paying about $200,000 to $300,000 more. It is very desirable to live in these towns, and you're going to find a lot of Manhattan commuters who do not mind the drive, who are going to cross the George Washington Bridge to get into Manhattan, and this is a very desirable location for them to set up shop. Greatschools.org will tell you all about all the great schools that are in this area, and you'll find that there is plenty of community involvement. People who live here really want to live here. They really want to be ingrained in the community, and they like the sparse lifestyle. They don't want all the highways and all the traffic and all the congestion. So they come over here to the Northern Valley, and this is where they're going to land, in these towns over here. And then you have the Pascack Valley. So Pascack Valley is these towns up here. There's another valley. So you could pretty much picture it like a hill right here, right? And a hill right here. And this is a valley. And this is the valley. And so in these towns over here in Pascack Valley, you're going to have easy access to both Route 17 and the Garden State Parkway. So it's easy to shoot up here. I will say that it is a little further out, so expect longer commute times if you're looking to get into the city. You do have to go south through the whole entire county, south and then east. But people like living in these towns for very similar reasons that they like living in these valley towns over here. I will say that this Pascack Valley is a little bit more moderately priced than the Northern Valley, but you're still going to get a very high quality of life. Maybe the reason for the lower price is actually because it's a little further away from the water and further away from New York City. So keep that in mind. It is a premium area for sure, but it's going to be the less expensive of the premium areas. After that, we do have Northwest Bergen County. And this is a section of Bergen County right here, the Northwest section, where you will find some of the most beautiful homes on the most amount of land in all of Bergen County. Now, we do have Alpine, which is the highest median sale price out of any town in New Jersey. But over here in Northwest Bergen County, you do get towns like Saddle River, extremely high median sale price. Franklin Lakes up there as well. And then you have Ridgewood, which is the #1 town to live in all of New Jersey. It's a really high-end section. I would say this section on a whole is more high-end than the Northern Valley, but the Northern Valley is not very far behind it. And in my opinion, I actually prefer the Northern Valley location. But living over here, especially in something like Ridgewood, you have easy shopping right here in Paramus. The commute, not too bad to get to the city. You do have a lot of train stations over here as well, and those are going to take you to Secaucus, which you can't see here because it's not in Bergen County, which gives you an easy train transfer over to Penn Station in the heart of New York City. But this area up here is very nice. I highly recommend it for New York City commuters who'd rather commute by train. The Valley, I would recommend for New York City commuters who want to drive into the city. Pascack Valley over here, I would recommend to people who want to have a higher echelon of life, but don't necessarily want to dish out the bread to get into the Northern Valley or the Northwest section of Bergen County. So we got most premium, a little bit less premium, but still very premium, right in the middle of premium. And then the middle section over here in central Bergen County, we have some towns that offer amazing quality of life for a little less, which is really nice. And the southwest section has amazing amenities, amazing properties, a lot of newer constructions, and you're super close to Manhattan. So that's who this is for. Then you have central, of course, like I just said, and you have southern Bergen County. Now, southern Bergen County, I would recommend for starter homes. This is a very good section for people who don't care about keeping up with the Joneses, but they want a really quality property that's going to appreciate, and it's going to be in a nice town with very easy access to New York City. So that's what the southern section of Bergen County would be all about. Now, this is just a quick overview of the 6 sections of Bergen County. I hope that helps you guys. That way you have a better idea of which section you want to be in. I know that these sections are not publicized online, so you're not going to find this kind of information anywhere else. Definitely leave me a like on the video for sharing this with you, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'll just leave this census linked down below. That way you can check out each section for yourself. And of course, if you have any questions about any of the towns on this list, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'm super happy to get you acquainted, and I'll get you into some homes over there as well. So it's really a no stress experience when you're working with me. I make it easy. I accommodate your needs. Look, I get it. You're making a huge purchase when you move to Bergen County. It's like the nicest place in New Jersey. So I get it. I get why you want to be here. Come on board. Give me a call. Shoot me an email. I'm excited to get you into some homes today.